In this video, I'll show you how to do 6 advanced light wind tricks and how some of them help me with my actual windsurfing. The 6 moves are the strimmer, the clue first heli tack, the clue first upwind 360, the switch stance clue first heli tack, the chachu throw, and the ankle biter. The best conditions to practice these tricks are around 8 to 12 knots with flat water. So to kick things off, we're starting with the strimmer. This one is a great one to practice quick feet and keeping your balance on the board. So from your normal sailing position, move your front foot and your front hand forward. Then move the sail back and your body forward. Cross your hand over to the other side of the boom and throw the sail behind your body. Step around the mast and remember to keep your weight over the centre of the board. Now catch the boom with the new hand, kind of like a handle pass, whilst making sure to quickly move your feet out of the way of the moving mast. If you've thrown the sail correctly, it will rotate and flip around you, and just finish the move with the standard rig flip. If you manage to do the trick, just try it on the other side and see how it goes. Next up is the clue first heli tack. This one is great for understanding the feeling of the E-slider. So flip the sail to clue first and start steering into the wind. Guide the sail forward like you would in a normal heli tack. For this part, I like to visualise the foot of the sail acting like the mast would in a normal heli tack. This keeps the leech angled back and will prevent the sail getting out of control. Once the sail is back-winded, keep moving it forward by extending the sail arm and bending the mast arm, keeping it close to your body. Keep pressure on the sail hand to rotate the board and hold this position until the board is fully rotated, pointing in the new direction. At this point, just allow the sail to rotate round and switch your feet. Once you've mastered the clue first heli tack, it's time to turn it into a 360. So you're going to do all the steps that I showed you in the heli tack, but this time keep applying pressure to the sail hand and continue rotating the board. You'll find it easier to rotate the board if you put more weight on your back foot. Once the board has rotated so that it's almost facing downwind, then you can start to open up the sail. You can now extend your mast arm to the side and keep your sail hand close to your body. Finish the move like a light wind jibe or flare jibe, only you don't need to flip the sail. Moving on to the switch stance clue first heli tack. This one's for the light wind master Uruguays out there who have completed the previous 2 moves and want to really test their skills. I found this move also really helped me understand the feeling of the grubby. So start off by flipping the sail to clue first, then switch your feet. Now everything is basically the same as the clue first heli tack. Just remember to keep your mast hand close and extend that sail hand. Try to make sure you fully rotate the board before allowing the sail to rotate round to the new side. The exit of the move actually feels very natural as you're essentially just untwisting everything you previously twisted. Next is the chachu throw, a personal favourite of mine and helped me to understand the chachu freestyle moves. So put the sail slightly back before moving the sail across your body. I find that this is a good way to get the power out of the sail and get it where you want before doing the actual throw. As the sail is moving across your body, move your backhand down the boom and continue moving the sail towards the wind. Try to keep the power out the sail so you can move it further across your body. Take your front hand and grab the boom right next to the clue. Now throw the clue aggressively forward and slightly upwind. If you've thrown the sail correctly, it will flow just above the water. Then as it comes round, the wind should pick the sail back up and with any luck, come straight back into your hands. The hard part is knowing how hard to throw the sail, as it will change depending on how strong the wind is, so it will take some trial and error. Generally speaking, if the mast keeps crashing into the water, you're not throwing the sail hard enough. If the sail spins and flips, you're throwing the sail too hard. The final move is the ankle biter. This is another one of my favourites. It doesn't really help you with anything, but it's just fun to do. So for this one, start by steering towards the wind, similar to the regular heli tack. Then as you get closer to the wind, move the sail forward and at the same time move your back foot forward. Think about getting close to the mast base. The setup now is very similar to the heli tack, with your front arm extended and your back arm bent and close to your body. The sail should now be back-winded slightly, but it's important that you have control of the power in the sail. If you need more power, push slightly with the backhand. If you need less power, pull in with your backhand. Now it's time for the throw. So start to push out with your backhand and let your front hand go. Try to push the sail forward and guide the sail away from your body before letting it go completely. Now quickly step around the mast as the sail rotates around your body and watch out for those ankles. To keep your balance, try to stay close to the mast base and over the centre of the board. The windier it is, the quicker you will have to be with your feet. The sail should rotate around your body, and as it comes round, it will get picked up by the wind and with any luck float back into your hands. Similar to the chachu throw, this will vary depending on how strong the wind is and how hard you throw the sail, so it will take some trial and error to get it right. Generally speaking, the windier it is, the less you have to push the sail, but make sure you're quick with your feet.